you.
Uh-oh, it didn't do it.
Just one for all of them, yes, sir. Yes, sir. You understand the cashier's check requirement for earnest money?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's a good phone number for you, sir?
663.
1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, anyone that has not registered with us, if you're a potential bidder, please come get signed up. We're going to get started in 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Lee.
We're going to conduct the entire auction from right here. So if you want to start working your way this direction, just gather around, and the closer we get, the warmer maybe we'll all be.
Can you believe that? 30.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Brian, I just pulled out my phone to call you. Joe is about to get started, and I do have it up online. So should be able to website. But Joe's going to get started now. I'll let you listen to opening announcements, and then we'll get rolling.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. On everything, 10% premium, and then we'll start on property 1 and go right down.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let me have your attention. If you don't have to stand basically in the street. Everybody think about 10 giant steps this direction. Get up here a little more cozy. Thank you, ma'am. You follow directions. I appreciate it. All right. I'm Joe Wilson, Wilson Auctioneers Incorporated. Appreciate your attendance. I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do today, how we're going to do that. Let me get the introductions out of the way. David Brewer is here working with us today. Spencer Wilson's the agent for this auction. A lot of you talked to Spencer. He showed you these properties. Doug Westgate is also here. You can bid to them or me anytime during this process. This is a court-ordered auction today to liquidate these assets for the heirs involved, and I will go ahead and tell you this. There are some heirs involved. They are all eligible bidders to buy this partnership out just like you are. So if you see some of them bidding, we're not playing games today. Every piece is going to be sold today to the highest bidder, regardless of price. If you're the high bidder, if you're the last person with your hand in the air when I say sold, you will be the owner. So keep that in mind as we go today. We are going to offer these properties. Let me go ahead and ask this question before we get it. First of all, let me speak to those that are on the internet. I just about forgot that. We do appreciate those that are on the web with us. We do have, I think, 2 or 3 registered bidders potentially here today. We always have a lot of lookers and watchers, and we do appreciate you guys being with us as well. We've got these properties. There's actually 5 properties today. Property number 1 is the one we're standing on. Property 2A and 2B is right up the street on Park and Pullman. Property 3 is 600 Park. Property 4 is 309 Glade Street. And property 5 is 117 Beach Street. Again, the entire auction will be conducted right here, all 5 properties. The question I want to ask you is, properties 2A and 2B, which are the Pullman and the Park Avenue building up here, they are somewhat connected, hooked together. I have not talked to anybody interested in bidding on either one of those individually. If you're not, we'll offer those 2 together. 2A and 2B will be sold as one money. Does anybody have a problem with that? Okay, good. That's the way those will be offered. 2A and 2B will be offered for one money. Property 1, 2A and 2B, and then 3, 4, and 5. Okay, terms of the sale today are $5,000 down as earnest money per property, which means if you buy 2, you'll be giving us $10,000 earnest money. If you buy 3, 15,000 or whatever. You do have to be prepared to give us the earnest money as soon as the contract is signed. The way this is going to work is you're buying these properties free and clear. There's no liens, mortgages, encumbrances. This is a court-ordered auction which will have to be approved by the court. This is an absolute auction, and the court is going to approve whatever these bring. But we do have to get an official court order signed. I hadn't seen Brian Reese here. Is the other attorney here?
Yeah, she's here.
Yeah, here you go, right here.
Yes.
Keep me straight. If I say anything wrong, you be dang. Thank you. Thank you. So anyway, that's the way that'll work. We do ask you to be ready to close within 30 days. Be prepared to close these transactions within 30 days. You're buying them as is, where is. Listen to me carefully. There's been a lot of it. Hello, Matt. How are you? Been a lot of questions asked about, does this roof leak? Does this work? Does that work? You're buying these properties like you took your husband or wife, for better or worse. Okay? We're not guaranteeing condition on anything today. Some of these have been rented and were rented when this contract was signed. Some renters have moved out since, and I think there might be a few that are still here. But you're buying them again with renter in them or with a renter out of them. And so when we close, the day we close, they'll be your possession. You can do what you want to with the rent, with the renters, if there is one there. And as far as I know, there are no deposits that we're holding, so none of that will be transferred today. But $5,000 down, buying them as is, where is, you're buying, close within 30 days. We can close much sooner than that. If you're ready to close within 3 or 4 days, as soon as we get that court order signed, we can close these transactions and they will be yours. So keep that in mind. And again, don't forget the 10% buyer's premium. Whatever you bid, you had 10% of that amount. If you bid $30,000, you're actually paying $33,000. If you bid $50,000, you're paying $55,000. If you bid $100,000, you're paying $110,000. So bid accordingly. That's what the contract will be written for. Balance will be due at closing. $5,000 down per property, and getting ready to sell them. Any questions? Anybody? Good. Everybody understands what we're doing. That's awesome. Let me ask you to do me one more favor. I start every auction half for a long time by thanking the good Lord for letting you and me be here. I'm going to open us a word of prayer, and we're going to begin. Father, thank you for today. Thank you for this opportunity to be in your beautiful creation. Thank you for the change of seasons. I pray for everybody on the ground today. Let your will be done in this transaction. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you very much. Let's have an auction sale. Property number one.
Right here at
Right here, this
Park
commercial
Avenue.
building, 1,556 square feet. Built in 1959, block 144, part of lots 23 and 24, Hot Springs Reservation, 126 feet frontage on Park, rented currently for $400 a month. And again, some of these may be rented today, some of them may not be rented today, so keep that in mind. All right, let's do it. Start along me down to get for it. Don't make me beg you to bid, folks. Start it where you want to buy it. Is that 50?
5,000.
All right.
5,000.
They started. We got a guy started at 5,000. Now asking for 50.
25,000. How much, Doug? 15,000. Thank you. Now 20. 15 to get 20, 20, 20 to 20, 20 now 5, 25, thank you, now 30, 30 now 5, 35 now 40, now 5, 45 now 50, 50 down to the middle, now 5, 55 now 60, 30, 30, 60,000 now 5,
Yeah,
55 now
it went out.
70,000 now
He's at
5,
55,000 asking for 60.
75 now 80,
We got 75 now asking for 80.
to give 80,000, 75 now 80, 75 to give 80,000, just your bid at 75, now 80,000, 75 to give 80,000, 80,000, take it now 5, 85 now 90, sure, 85 to give 90,000, to give 90, 85 now 90, 90 way in the back, now 95, you're both out, 95 now 100, 95 to 100, to 100, 95 100 to 100,000, 95 100,000. Did that go out?
Yes.
I think they can hear me. 95, 100,000. 95, 100, a bit of babity, what? 100,000. Now 105, sir. 100,000, a bit of babity, 105. 105, now 10. 110, a bit of babity, 110. 15, now 10. 110, 10, 10, 110,000. 110, 105,000, 110, 105,000, 110, and a bit of $110,000 bill. 105,000, now 10. Are you done? 105,000, I'm going to sell it. 105,000, 110,000. Last call. 105,000, 110,000. Anybody? Then I sold it 105,000. Bidder number 720. 110,000. Bidder 105,000. Bidder 720. 105,000. Bidder 720. Property number 2A and 2B, which is 865 Park and 105 Pullman Avenue, the two commercial buildings. One's 2,716 square feet, one's 1,644. Here you go. You're buying the pair for one money.
Just want to reiterate that fence is not the line. It's
yes.
6 feet over, like we said.
Yes. On this property, I do want to make an announcement. On this end of the property, next to the motel, where the wood fence is that runs parallel, east and west, I guess. The line is actually about 6 feet from that fence. That fence is not on the line. It's about 6 feet from that line. So keep that in mind as you bid. Here we go. You're buying both of them now for one money. Stop them all. Get out of here for them. 50,000. Where? Let's save me a little bit of time. 15,000. Now 20. 15 to get 20,000. 15 to get 20,000. A little about to get 20. 15,000. 20 in the back. Now 5. 25. Now 30. 25 to get 30,000. Now 5. 35 to get 5. 5 to get 35,000. Now 5. Now 40. Now 5. 45 to get about now 50. 45 to get 50. 50,000. 45 now 50. 45 to get 50. Now 5. 55. Sir, you're out. 55. 50,000. Now 5. 55 to get about 55,000. 55,000. Now 60. 55 to get 50. 60 now 5. 65 to get about 65. 65 now 70. 70,000. Up the bid is back here at 70,000. Now 5. You're out. 70,000 to get about 75.
Brian, any interest in 2A and 2B?
75. 70,000 now 5. Are you done? 70,000. 75,000. Last call. 70,000. 75,000 to get about to get $75,000 bill. Anybody else? 72,500, 75,000, or 77,500, mister. 77,500, you're out again. 77,500, 75,000, 77,500, 77,500, 77,500. Are you done, folks? Thank you. Sold at 75,000. Bidder number is 720. Same way. 720, 75,000, 720. Again, remember the buyer's premium will be added on at the end. Property number 3 is 600 Park Avenue. The commercial building right up here, 1,881 square feet. Built in 1930, block 146, lot 5. On property number 3, 600 Park Avenue. 25,000 where? Save me a little time. Thank you. Now 30. 25, 30. Thank you. Now 5. 35. Now 40. 40,000 to get a little bit. Now 5. 45 to get 5. 45 now 50. 45 to get 50. 50,000. 45 now 50. 45 to get 50. Spencer, the bid right here is 45,000. Now 50. 45 to get 50. 50 now 5. 55. Sir, you're out. 55. 55 to get 5. 5. It's only money. 50,000 now 5. 55 to get a little about 55. 50,000 now 5. Anybody else? 50,000, 55,000 last call. 55,000 now 60. 55,000 now 60. 60,000 to get a little about 60 now 5. 65 to get a little about 65,000. 65,000. 65,000. 60,000. 65 one time. 65,000 now 70. 65,000 now 70. 70,000 to get a little about 70. 65, 66. now 7, sir. Let's in for $1. 67,000, now 8. 68,000, now 9. 69,000, one more time. 69,000, a little about 69, just another 1,000. 69,000, now 70. 69,000, now 70, now 1. 70,000, a little about 71,000. 71,000, now 2. 72,000, 71, 72,000, a little about 72,000, now 3. 73,000, 72, now 3. Sold at 72,000, same way, number 720. 72,000, 720. Property number 4, the little house on Glade Street, 309 Glade, 788 square feet, block 163, part of block 4. Here you go, and was rented, or maybe still currently, at $400 a month. Little house on Glade Street, 25,000 where? 25,000, 10,000, and let's go 10. Tiffany give 10, Tiffany give 10,000. 10,000 in the middle of it. How much?
Start somewhere.
On the little Glade Street rental. Make a good one. How much? 5,000. 7,500 where? 5,000 in the middle of it. 7,500. Now 7. 7,000, 7,000, now 8, now 9, 9,000, now 10. Now when you get 10, 10,000, 9,000, 10,000 in the middle of that, 10 in the back, now 11. 10,000 in the middle of that, you get 11. 11,000, now 12. 12,000 in the middle of that, now 13. 12 to you 13, now 14. 14 in the middle of that, you 14,000. 14,000, now 15. 15 in the middle of that, you 15. 14,000, 15, now 16. 16,000 in the middle of that, 16, now 17. 17 in the middle of that, you 17,000. 16 to get 17,000, are you done? 16, 17,000, last call. 16, 17,000 in the middle of that, you 17,000. Sold at 16,000, you bought it, bidder number 731. 16,731.
Beach Street.
Property number 5, 117 Beach Street, 1,028 square feet, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, block 81, part of lot 9, and part of a closed street. There you go on Beach Street. Started on me, dollar to get for it. 15,000 where it's got to be worth that. 15,000. 15,000 in the middle of 5,000. Thank you. Now 7,500. 5,000 in the middle of 7,500. 6,000. Now 7. 7,000. Now 8. 8,000 in the middle of 8. Now 9. 9,000 in the middle of 9. Now 10. 10,000 in the middle of now 11. 10 to get 11. 11,000. 10,000 now 11. 11,000 in the middle of now 12. 11 to get 12,000 in the middle of now 13. 12,000 in the middle of now 14. 13 to get 14,000 in the middle of 14,000. 13,000, 14, now 15, now 16. 15 to 16, you're out. 15, 16 down in the middle of 16, now 17. 17,000 in the middle of 17,000. 17,000 now 18. 18 in the middle of 18. 17 to 18. 18,000 in the middle of 18,000. 18,000. 18,000. 18,000. 18 now 19. 19 to 19 there. Now 20. 19,
You're out again.
20 you're out. Got 19, 20 now 1. 21 in the middle of 1 now 2. 21,000 now 2 now 3. 22,000 3 now 4. 24,000 23 4. 24 in the middle of 4 now 5. 25,000 in the middle of 25,000. 25,000 now 6. 26,000 in the middle of 26 now 7. 27,000 in the middle of 7. 27,000 6 now 7. 27,000 in the middle of are you done? 26,000, 27,000 last call. 26,000, 27,000. Sold at $26,000, bidder 731. 26,731. If you were a high bidder, please come up here. We'll get contract ready. The auction's over. Thanks for your attendance, and I wish all of you a very happy